Hi guys, so this is the second week of mathematics. We're going to start off with some basic mathematics, some number concept to build it up, to make sure you know those numbers. I hope you remember how to count in threes, that you've got the sequence going by now and that you are practicing that. We're going to have some fun with 2D activities. We have to draw pictures for me. This week, new things we're doing this week, we're going to focus on a new addition method and subtraction method. We're going to look at fractions, at halving and at quarters. We're going to do position. Then there's something new that you will have to practice a bit this week, and that is time and how long it takes to do something, lapsed time. And then you're going to build your own scale. You're going to measure things and compare the weight of things. I hope you have a fun week. I hope this will make it easier for you.
For the first activity on this page, you have to remember when we look at a 100 chart, the number above, you minus 10, the number below, you plus 10, the number on the left is minus 1, and the number on the right is plus 1. So I gave you an example here of 25, so the number on top of 25 will be 15, next to it will be 24 and 26, and then below it will be 35. So using the numbers I gave you, go complete the missing numbers on the fruit. On the top of page 3, I'm giving you hundreds, tens, and units, and you have to tell me what the number is. You have to add them together. Just make sure, I'm trying to catch you out here. I want to see if you are focused and concentrating, because the hundreds is not necessarily first always. Go look at the number order and make sure and go write me what the total number is. If I give you the number, I want you to break it up into and rename it into hundreds, tens, and units. Then let's look at the word problems. The word problems, the first one, I give you 6 apples. I want to know half of 6, how much that will be. So go color in half of those apples and tell me what half of 6 will be. Then the next one, I want you to, guys, always remember when you do these word problems that you need to first think, is your number going to be bigger or smaller, so that you know what type of sum it's going to be. So for this one, it says divide. So it actually tells you what type of sum it is. And I say there's 12 sweets. You need to divide it equally between the bags. And there's 4 bags. Remember, equally means they must all get the same amount. So it's the same as when you divide things between your friends. You're going to say 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you, until you get up to 12. And then your sum, it tells you, divide the sweets. So think about that. The last one, how many wheels do 4 cars have? You're going to first show me your writing. Remember, I don't want to see little cars with wheels on them. It's going to take you too long. We want to get to the answer. So you're going to draw circles and just write 4 in each circle. And you're going to work out what type of sum it will be. How many wheels will there be? At the bottom, how many rectangles? That's just a fun brain twister. See if you can figure that one out. Okay, so I quickly want to show you the methods we're going to use this week for our addition. We're going to do fractions, but before we do fractions, I want to explain. I want you to look at the word problems on this page. It's a place value. For space and shape, you have to tell me where the one object is in relation to the other. It's the same as the prepositions you are doing in English. I'm going to read the instructions and you need to do them. Number 1 says, draw a green book on the red table. Go color and draw. Number 2, draw a pink teddy bear on the purple chair. Number 3, draw a blue kite under the red table. Number 4, draw a yellow ball in the brown closet. Number 5, draw an orange cat on the green bed. Number 6, draw a black dog on the blue drawers. Number 7, draw a grey pencil under the purple chair. Number 8, draw a red bag on the brown closet. At the top of page 8, I give you 2 pictures. You're going to try and copy them. The first one, there's normal geometric 2D shapes, and then on the right hand side, those are not all normal geometric 2D shapes. That's a little bit more tricky, that one. And then afterwards, I want you to go and count how many of each shape you used to make that picture. At the bottom of the page, there's a bird and a fish. If we look at the bird has been made using circles and triangles. At the bottom, there's different shapes. There's circles, triangles, and squares, and they are in different positions and different sizes. I want you to decide which of those shapes did they use to make the bird out of. Look at the size and the position of the shape to decide which ones. Color them in. You're going to do the same for the fish. I want you to look at the time activity, guys. I want to explain that to you. Okay, mental math activities for this week, guys. Remember, I want you to do them quickly, but I also want you to do them accurately. So think carefully. Activity 1, underline the bigger of each pair. So you're going to look at the 2. You're going to decide which one takes longer, and you're going to underline that number. In activity 2, it says underline the smallest in each row. So you're going to read the number names, decide which one is the smaller number, and you're going to underline that one. In activity 3, it says underline only the pairs of 10. So if you add up those numbers and you get the answer 10, you're going to underline it. Just look carefully. There might be more than one in one row. Activity 4, decompose. So you're going to read the number name and you're going to rename it into hundreds, tens, and units using numbers. Activity 5, double and write a number sentence. The first one I'm going to do as an example for you. So if you look at the first one, it gives me a 5. I'm going to double that and I'm going to say 10. And then it gives me a 3. I'm going to double that and say 6. I'm going to say 10 plus 6 equals 16.